Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Big OK here, and today guys, we are here with the Demon God Path. So, let's go ahead and get right into it. So what we need to do is we need to go over here to Demon World 1, and I've already shown y'all this in the Demonic Breaker video. But I'll show you all again. So both of the demon paths are pretty much like right next to each other. Like they're really easy to get to. Mira's path is over here, and he's just up these up on this second level here. But we're not talking to Mira. We go talk to Demigra, who is down here. And he's right here, so let's go ahead and talk to him. Ah, fellow demon. Surely you know who I am. I'm the god of the demon realm. I'll wait for you to bow. Although, my subjects here have forgotten who controls them. This must be rectified. And I know just the method. You, demon, become my demonic avatar and remind the people who they belong to. The Dark King Path. So, it's kind of interesting how we don't really go down the Demon God path that we see Toa, like we don't get the form that Toa and Demigra and all them get. But it's interesting that we do get to become basically the Dark King, which for those of you guys who don't know what the Dark King is, so Michikabura is basically a god. You know, he's a Makaioshin. He's an evil Kai who became basically a demon god himself. Like he was pretty much already a demon god, and he became the king of the demon realm, which, you know, once he became the king of the demon realm got turned into the dark demon realm, and so he was known as the Dark King. So we're more than likely getting a form that either Few, Michikabura, or Demigra took on whenever they became the Dark King. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Anyways, let's go ahead and hit confirm. Yes. You now have Dark King Path. Before history remembers my name, I require some chaotic stains to be removed. Besides, you need to prove to me that you're truly worthy of being an avatar to someone such as myself. Frieza, Cell, and Majin Buu, my former pawns. Dispose of them. Show them what happens when they decide to break their leashes. Okay then. Okay then. No problemo. Okie dokie. Who's coming at me first? Cell? Okay then. Oh. Why does it feel like I am just slower for some reason? I don't know. Did I not put my stats in? No, I did. Oh yeah, I am going with a key base, so I'm more of a key-based demon, which I know, yeah, you know, it's probably not the best idea for some of y'all. Y'all think physical is probably the better option, but I prefer to go a more sorcerer route, kind of like how Toa does, so yeah. That's just what I prefer to do. my god. You fool. You're still a fool. Alright, who's next? Cell didn't really stand much of a chance. So that's Frieza and Super Boo. Well, how I'm gonna get one of them to... There we go. Because I didn't want to aggro both of them. And then I have to deal with getting double teamed. I kind of just hate that. Like, they're just so close together. Like, separate them a bit, bro. Like, I guarantee if you separate them, it'll make this less of a pain. But I guess they don't want that. Guess they want you to suffer doing these path raids. Yeah, this is basically just my strat, especially since I'm a key build. This is so much better. I need to take off some of that physical damage, but I don't know. I don't know if my M1s will suffer too much for it. Probably not. I don't know. I don't have any... Oh, no. What? It got caught on an invisible barrier. That's so dumb. Bruh. Wish Light Pulse would come off the cooldown. That would be nice. Thank you. And of course, the second I go for it, I automatically just get hit with some bullshit. That move is just way too fast. Dude! That move is just way too fucking fast. We ain't doing that. Can you stop blocking? Dude, whose fighting style do I even have equipped? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come the fuck on, bro. That's not even remotely fucking fair. Can you just die, please? Like, can you not pull bullshit out of your ass? That's what you get. Good lord, dude. Like, every time I go for a move, he immediately just goes for another thing. That give these NPCs cooldowns, and I guarantee people will stop complaining about how hard the NPCs are. I guarantee it. I guarantee if you just simply give these NPCs cooldowns to where they can't just immediately just spam their next fucking ultimate attack or spam the same move like back to back to back to back. Like, I guarantee less people will be complaining about it. That is a utmost guarantee. People would not be complaining about it so much if the NPCs would just have a cooldown when they spam certain moves. Yeah, you're dead. See, Super Boo just isn't as spammy. Frieza was just spammy for no fucking reason. Alright, we win. Nice. Alright, guys, and we are back. So, I want to check the shop real quick to show y'all something. So, I highly doubt this has been in the shop. But let me show y'all real quick. So, you know how some of the devs like wearing the this Super Dragon Ball Heroes outfits, and you know, like that one video where I managed to run into Chang and he was wearing the Zeno Dabura outfit. Well, recently, this is not even the right shop. I'm not even looking in the right shop. Recently, when I was going through the outfits in this game, to see what would go good on one of my characters, or to see if there was any new limiteds, apparently, we'll eventually get down. Apparently, one of those outfits that the devs usually are seen wearing is in the shop. Let's go down, down, down. There's Mira. Toa's will be one of the ones we run into here in a second. Yeah, so we got Toa's clothes as well, but here's the kicker. Zeno Dabura's outfit is in the shop right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop that up. I don't know if it was intended. Probably not. Who knows? But yeah, Dabura's outfit is in the shop, so that is really. I wasn't even expecting it, dude. I wasn't even expecting his outfit to be in the shop. So this doesn't really look good with my character. I still prefer the Aransu outfit. I might change the colors. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, just for those of you who didn't know before, Zeno Dabura's outfit is in the shop, so you guys can go pick that up if you ever decided to take interest in doing so. But anyways, let's get on to the next step. Quite impressive. However, more work must be done. I have more pawns that were let loose. Formidable warriors from history. Gohan, Gotenks, and Vegeta. Without my strings guiding them, they are quite irritating to deal with. Unlike the three you just disposed of, these are rather useful to have by my side. Alright, so that's Gohan, so... Sorry, Gohan, but, I have to beat your ass. I blocked too early. You're a little too close. I'm gonna need you to come over here. Come over here. Come over here without blasting me. There we go. That's what I want you to do. Just stay still. Stay perfectly still for this attack. Oh, dang it. Knocked him right back over there. Do that again so I can get some distance. Ah. No. Fuck you. Go back in there. It's one down, 2 to go. Dude, I hate this stupid fucking dot, bro. shit's so irritating. Shoot, Light Pulse ain't ready yet. He was about to rush me. No, I'm gonna need you to not, buddy. Sorry. You've been denied. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure he's just evasive out of that. Majin Vegeta? Why is he Majin Vegeta? It was just regular Vegeta that he controlled. I know my Xenoverse. That's not the correct Vegeta. Somebody needs to go put the right model in there. Someone needs to put the correct Vegeta there, because Demigra did not control Majin Vegeta. It was regular Vegeta that he controlled. I know my Xenoverse. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Just because I started playing Xenoverse 2 first does not mean I don't know my Xenoverse 1 story. Whose fighting style do I have now? Oh, Poa. Might change that for Whis' fighting style once I unlock his mentor. Okay. I see how it's gonna be. Bro, can you back the fuck up and stay in my attacks? Okay. Stay there, don't do anything, and just take this attack. I saw that fucking counter stance. Demigra's staff and Demigra's crown? Oh, I might switch out this staff of mine here. Why don't we have Toa's staff though? That's my question. Did they add Toa's staff in? I'm gonna go check the shop real quick. They don't have Toa's staff in here, so that's kind of an L. But let's go ahead and check out the new accessories we got. So Demigra's crown. Oh, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Nice. How about his staff though? Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think the orb's a bit... Isn't the orb a bit too big, though? I think the orb might be a bit too big, but yeah, it looks pretty... Looks really cool. Yeah. We'll rock this then. The egg. So, that'll be fun. Excellent. You have proven yourself to be rather fruitful. You will remind this realm who their true god is. I require the huge source of time energy, the Toki egg. With this, my reign will stretch throughout the entire multiverse and beyond time itself. This egg is rather annoying to grab. It tends to hop around Satan City and the World Martial Arts Tournament Island on South Earth. Retrieve it. Alright. Should be able to get it by now if it spawned. To search around and hope that it didn't despawn already. I'm pretty sure it has like a 10-minute timer before it despawns, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Gimme, 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 gimme. Give me that motherfucking thing. Holy shit, dude. Oh, man. Well, that's done. That was kind of instant, so let's go ahead and go back to Demigra now. Oh, man. I don't know why my mic's doing that, dude. Hold up. I don't know if I still have the chart. I should have just checked that, see if I still had it. I did still fucking have it. What? I'm sorry, what? Dude, oh my god. Okay, I'm putting this in the description because I forgot what the spawn timer was, and I spent a good like few minutes trying to look for the chart, and I spawned into South Earth at the 41 and a half minute mark, and when I picked it up, it was about to despawn. Because it was almost at that 5-minute mark. So, yeah, it spawns in at 40 minutes and despawns at 5 minutes. It was about to despawn, and I would have been pissed if it despawned. I really would have been pissed. Alright. Yes, yes! The era of chaos will soon be upon us. Demigra, the master of magic, will reign across all. How well you've done to prove your worth, Avatar. Yet, an Avatar needs to represent their god. I believe you require a bit of my demonic divinity. Come. I shall grant you a fragment of my power, but do be careful. My methods can be rather painful. Oh shit, we're about to fight Demigra. Is he gonna start off in his giant form, or do we have to do a two-phase thing? Because if it's a two-phase thing, then, well, fuck. The one-phase thing, then we should be Gucci. Don't go in your Dark King form, bruh. Let's not deal with you going into your Dark King form. That was on me. I shouldn't have been charging up. My bad. I'm too used to raid bosses that patiently wait for me to charge my ki. I forgot that you're one of the impatient ones. I have a feeling that he might be a two-phaser. Okay, well, I could have sworn I got that timing perfect, but okay, well, I guess fuck you then. Oh, you bitch. Let's see. Yep. There's your giant form. I didn't want to use my evasive. Okay, well, you have that apparently. I'm gonna need you to back up. Nope. Why are there invisible walls all over the fucking place? No. I need some room to breathe, bro. I'm gonna need you to back the fuck up. Okay, yeah, sure, because you definitely landed that counter, and you definitely didn't get hit by my light pulse. Yeah, we'll just play that off. Yeah, sure, totally. Oh, come on! I'm getting so tired of that. Because he was able to get free and use one of his moves. It's basically just fuck my spirit bomb. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Makes perfect fucking sense. Yeah, no, that perfect block was perfect, bro. There's no way that it wasn't. And you're dead. Oh, come on! Demon God Dragon? Demon God Dragon? Is that what it's really called? Demon God Dragon? I'm not saying it's a bad name. But, like, is that what it's really called? It's always just been called Giant Form to me. It's always been called his true form. It's never been called the Demon God Dragon form. It's also been called the Demonic Evolution form. I mean, I'm not complaining about the name. I mean, the name's fine. But, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of different than what I'm used to. Let's go ahead. We'll take off Phantom Dragon. I'll keep Ultimate on here. Because let's just be real. The Phantom Demon form just is not it, bro. I'm sorry, but like, that's just... That's like one of the worst legend forms you could possibly get. Like, don't get me wrong. It's you know, pretty good to not get knocked back and still be able to deal a shit ton of damage. But I mean, it doesn't really prove itself any less useless than it already does. So, anyways, guys, let's go ahead and check out the Demon God Dragon form. And the colors are nice. Is that something? Is the crown doing that, like, normal? Let me take the crown off real quick. I'll put it back on. No, it has some. It's probably got something to do with the colors I've selected. That's pretty nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty slick. Pretty nice looking form. Again, I would have preferred the Demon God form that we already are, like, accustomed to, which is, you know, Toa and Dabura's forms, but I mean, you know, this form doesn't look too bad. I mean, again, like, those better options, but, you know, it's not the worst, I guess. I don't know. If y'all have different opinions, let me know, but, I mean, like, that it gives you different colors. Like, is that my, like, color palette? Yeah, it's pretty much my color palette, except the gold's, like, nowhere. Either way, it looks cool. I like it. But, anyways, let's go ahead and talk to Demigra and, see what he thinks now that we've attained some divine demonic power. Okay, so let's see what Demigra thinks. Magnificent! You are complete, my avatar. Now go forth. Spread the will of the architect of the... Blah, blah, blah. Magnificent! You are complete, my avatar. Now go forth. Spread the will of the architect of chaos, Demigra. Alright, so let's go ahead and check everything else out real quick. So let me get out of here. Alright, so obviously we got, you know, the cool couple of cosmetics. We got the crown, we got the staff. The outfit actually is in the shop, so thankfully they didn't make a whole fucking outfit completely exclusive to a path. You know, now that I'm saying it, I'm starting to remember that one of the paths does have an outfit that is exclusive to that specific path. So, yeah, now that I'm remembering that, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to the shop real quick. Skill shop. Dark. So we got two power-ups. So Dark Magic and Demon King Roar. So a raging roar so loud it removes anyone's lock-on and causes severe camera shakes for 5 seconds. Cooldown 60 seconds. Being able to remove a lock-on is kind of crazy. And then Dark Magic, this makes the user completely invisible for 5 seconds. Can't be sensed or locked onto. You mean the Demon God form doesn't give you God Key? The fuck? Okay. Let's check out the roar. What about this? Oh, well, we can't look at it until the 60-second cooldown, but you know what I'm gonna do? Respawn. Whoa. You can do that outside of the form? Say fucking less, bro. You're not restricted to being in the form to do this? Oh, bro. That's kind of nasty. That's kind of fucking nasty, bro. I'm guessing the other one is gonna be restricted to the form, so we'll check and see that real quick. Yeah, so obviously this one is restricted to being able to be used in the form. But this one, like, let's go to ultimate. Yeah, we're completely invisible. Now, it is only for 5 seconds, so you can't be sensed or locked onto. So in a PvP scenario, that would be kinda nuts. I don't know how well that works against NPCs, though. Okay, so... Okay, so you can't use it as an evasive, but you can use it to avoid an attack. So like when a blast is coming your way, instead of like trying to dash, or if you need to use Science Vanish if it's like too close, you have Dark Magic as your alternative. So that's kind of handy to know. I don't know if it was intended to do that, but I'd still say it's pretty good even in a PvE scenario, but it's a lot better in a PvP scenario, so that's dumb. Anyways, let's check out the passive. We haven't checked out the passive yet. Alright, so adaptability. After taking 10 hits of the same damage type, ascend beyond mortal limits. Become immune to that damage for 12 seconds wielding the power of a demon god. While immune, regenerate 5% defense on hit. Okay, well I can already see the issue with that. I mean, in a scenario where you're only getting M1'd, I could see that potentially being good. Purely because if you're getting M1'd by an NPC, you're not running more of a risk of getting one-shot. But in cases where you're fighting an NPC that fully pretty much relies on blasts, or if you're fighting against someone that has a key build, it's kinda easy to work around. Because if you just deal enough damage to where you can kill them before that 10 hit mark, like before it hits 10 hits. I mean, like, yeah, there's moves that deal multiple hits during that move, but like, again, it's just, you can still work around it to where if you're a key build, you can easily get a kill off before you even reach the 10 hit mark. So like, it wouldn't be a point. Now, if it was like, if you get hit with Super Spirit Bomb, then yes, then I'd say that's good. But again, you're only immune to that for 12 seconds. And from what I'm seeing, I don't think you get hyper armor like you do with Legendary Super Saiyan. Unless you do, then I don't know, but I don't know. Do you get hyper armor off of this or no? Because it's not saying you get hyper armor. So I don't know. That's something that I'm not like 100% certain that, like, it's just, again, if you're running against a melee build, that might be a lot better. Because then you would be immune to that damage for 12 seconds. But then again, it's like, it's not, I don't know, I think this path just needs to be reworked. This passive might have to be, like, reworked or something. Because that is just, I don't know, especially in a PvE scenario, that just isn't good. Yeah, that's just not good in a PvE scenario. Especially for endgame content, like, it's pretty much just fucking useless. I'd only see that being useful in a PvE scenario. I mean, not PvE, in a PvP scenario. That's the only scenario I see it being useful in. That just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I don't know. Did they even buff that? When they buffed the paths? I have no idea. I could check. Let's see, no. No. The only buff that the Demon God path got was the fact that they got God Key. So they do have God Key. So they didn't before, but they do now. But again, it's like, would that... I think the passive actually just needs to be reworked. Because that just, like, I don't see it being used. Again, it's easy to work around, especially if you're a key build. There are moves that will deal just one singular hit, but will deal a shit ton of damage. Now, yeah, moves like Super Spirit Bomb, yeah, you know, if you get hit by that, then yeah, you're immune to that for 12 seconds, and Super Spirit Bomb, all that, the final damage is the damage that counts the most. And guess what? You're already at that 10 hit mark, and by the time the explosion goes off, like, your 12 seconds will pretty much be about up, and you'll have taken pretty much no damage from it. And it doesn't seem to be like a cooldown or anything, so I'm pretty sure that you'll pretty much just be immune to Super Spirit Bomb. That is the only thing that I see good about this path. I mean, not this this passive. That's the only thing I see good about this passive. Is that it pretty much makes you immune to one of the strongest attacks in the game. Now, yeah, you know, after the 12 seconds, you can get hit again, and they can just deal that tick damage, but again, you would just be immune to the final damage anyway, so it really wouldn't fucking matter. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, again, there are moves that deal, like, more than 10 hits in their attacks. Like, I'm pretty sure Super Zero Slam deals more than 10 hits. Same thing with Dome Speed Rush. I don't know how many hits that does. Do I have that attack on here? I do not. Again, yeah, there are like certain attacks that deal multiple hits in the attack, like Dragon Fist. Let's go ahead and do Dragon Fist real quick. See how many hits you get. So a lot of melee users like to abuse this fucking move because of the iframes. Yeah, so, yeah, Dragon Fist is another example. So by the time you get hit by Dragon Fist, the rest of its damage is basically negated anyway. I'm pretty sure the same thing can be said for Super Zero Slam. So, you know, it's basically only useful against attacks like that, where it deals the most amount of damage at the end. But, yeah, it's just... Again, other than that, like, again, for people that use, like, Sweet Tooth, Light Pulse, Death Beam Barrage, you know, Total Detonation Ball only deals one hit. Well, if you wouldn't just deflect the fucking attack like an asshole, you would see that. But basically like that. Yeah, it only deals one hit, but against a player, that's gonna deal a good chunk of damage. Especially if they don't have any way of being able to avoid the attack. Like if you get their defense bar down, or if you stamina break them, and then you Light Pulse and then do that, they have no way of being able to defend against that. The passive is the passive is basically useless in that kind of scenario. So it's only good for certain attacks like Rushes, Super Slam Zero, Dragon Fist, Super Spirit. It's only good for those attacks. And even Dragon Fist, like, did I say Dragon Fist? No, Dome Speed Rush. Even Dome Speed Rush, one of the strongest attacks in the game. It's only good for that. It's only good for some of the strongest attacks in the game, where when you deal a certain amount of hits at the beginning, those certain amount of hits don't exactly deal the best amount of damage. And I'm pretty sure by the time you hit 10 hits on Dome Speed Rush, it does deal most of the damage, because, like, you did one hit, do the blasts, and then blast, once you get, like, do, like, half of those blasts, it'll be 10 hits already. I don't know, I don't remember how many hits exactly you get with Dome Speed Rush, so if anyone wants to put that in the comments, let me know. But, yeah, it's just... I don't know, dude. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. So, if you guys enjoyed, do make sure to leave a like down below. Make sure to subscribe as well as turn on notifications. And, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.